was a recent picture of ISHANA. She looks good to me, but she has lost some weight. We didn't see her after Vybz Kartel's last show in Europe. She just disappeared. Never saw her visiting Vybz Kartel. You know, they always clown around and make fun of her baby's father, her son's father, Foota Hype, because he's always messing with Vybz Kartel and, you know, just saying horrible things about him. And we know the reason for that is because she's around Vybz Kartel. And they've done quite a few shows. She wasn't well received by the audience. We don't know. She's lacking something. Something is missing. She's even done quite a few songs with Vybz Kartel and still nothing. You know, maybe she need to just be on her own and, you know, don't collab with anybody right now. Just, I don't know. What do you say? Rebrand herself and start all over? 2026 is coming. Maybe she should try there. But like I said, she was missing for a while. You know, sometimes when these ladies in the industry, they've been around with, you know, different artists or, you know, yeah, just different men in the business, you know, you kind of like tarnish yourself, tarnish your brand. I don't know. They said that she is with Scatter Burrell and that they're in an item. They've been together for a while, but we mostly see her with Vybz Kartel, you know, very clingy, very close together, you know, too close for comfort. And like I said, they used to just do this, you know, just fooling around on camera. But people still say that Vybz Kartel and her, they were together way back when he was in prison. She used to visit and everything. So I don't really know if they had a friendship, you know, intimate relationship. I don't know. It's all hearsay, mind you. But I thought she was with Scatter all along. We see Scatter here in Miami. He has a trucking business now, and he's, you know, he's doing his business. He too is not too much on camera. He posts a lot of Vybz Kartel's business, you know, whatever. He's, you know, I won't tell you who he is on social media. He's not Scatter Burrell. He has other pages. And Cartel always says he doesn't understand. As soon as something happens around them, it's posted, and he always wonder who it was. And then while they were in Atlanta, Cartel said, "No, we know who it is," and it was Scatter. So he's there. Maybe one day I'll tell you the name, but he's the one that posts a lot of Vybz Kartel's videos. It's not Saddam. You think it's Saddam all the time, but yeah, it's him. It's always all over his page. Whatever you see Cartel getting himself into. So yes, we see ISHANA. I was just hoping that she didn't fall into depression and all that. Maybe she was away taking care of her business. You know, she does have a child, mind you, and I'm sure she has a life. We saw her at Vybz Kartel house about 2 or 3 nights ago. She was out on the patio and they were having drinks. TJ was also present because that was the name Vybz Kartel mentioned. You know, Kartel, he video everything, and he's with Ishi and TJ, and they were having a drink and enjoying the moonlight. That was exactly his words. And yeah, but we wish her well. Hope she is well. People say she looks sick. You know, people like to call down sickness on other people. She probably just took some weight off. You know, maybe she didn't. She looked fine to us, to me. But people probably just believe that, you know, she lost weight. Maybe she fell into depression. Maybe she's just sad that her career hasn't taken off. Maybe in the past, yes, but now there's nothing happening for her. We see Spice when she's with Cartel, how the audience carry on, and you know they love it, they eat it up when they perform. But with Ishi, nothing. You know, I feel bad for her. Teaming up with Vybz Kartel is supposed to, you know, really put you out there, and you get bookings and all those things. But he couldn't help her. He couldn't save her career. He tried. He tried, guys. But we'll see. We'll see, what she's up to. I heard her with a new song. I don't know if it's new. I've never heard it before. I just wish her well all around. Moving right along, we see where Bounty Killer. Bounty is a man who speaks his mind, and whether you his best friend or whatever, it just seems to me that he just tell it like it is, and he's bigging up Massacre, and he's actually crowning Massacre. He just crowned vybzkartel a couple months back, but that's neither here nor there, guys. That's the politics of entertainment, or dance hall, I should say. He's probably just not taking sides. Okay, Massacre is a good artist. Maybe he should tell Massacre to just cut it out. End the war, the so-called clash that they're having. Him and Tommy Lee, just end it. That's not going to take anything away from your career. I don't even know why they started it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just the bloggers and other people who want this to continue until someone gets hurt. Yeah. And there's just other things going on. I don't care to address any of it, because it's all over social media. Why tell you what you already know or you're already seeing from other bloggers? Viewers and subscribers, I thank you. And if you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I would love to, by the end of December, to have 1,000 or more subscribers, guys. I'm not that bad. Please, come on now. I don't plaster my page with pictures of everybody and everything. I just limit myself, and maybe I shouldn't, but it's all there. Every page has the same thing. So let me be a little different, okay? Good night, guys. Take care.